Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
Yo, what is up, guys? Anime Z back again with another part to the growing series of What If Naruto was the ultimate hybrid. Now, guys, real quick, as you guys saw, I have a new intro for the channel. Also, big shout outs to Headhunter for making the intro. His link will be down in the description of the video. Real quick, some things may be altered in this video from part 1 that just weren't actually sitting right for me, or I may have messed up. So, I'm sorry if anything does get altered that you guys actually liked. But some things in the last video I just thought was a little bit wrong. But, guys, be sure to comment down below what you like about the series. Be sure to subscribe and like as well. With those 3 things out of the way, if you guys can help me get to 3,000 subscribers by October 31st of 2020, I will be doing a live stream of whatever you guys want, so be prepared for that. Now, real quick, the live stream may not be on my PC because my PC is actually, I tried doing a live stream the other day and the live stream just kept crashing and everything, so yeah. So I may have to go back to my phone to do the live stream, so I am sorry for that if that does have to happen. With all that out of the way, let's get into today's video. Now, real quick, I will be getting into the background information. Sorry about that. Recap, my bad. Now, as you guys all know, if you have watched my previous what ifs that I have tried to finish to the best of my abilities, I only do the background information in part 1. So if you want to get the background information of how Naruto became the ultimate hybrid, be sure to go watch part 1 if you are new to the channel. With that out of the way, let's get into the recap. We left off with Naruto coming out of the chamber and training with Orochimaru, gaining a few more of Uzumaki cells and the Byakugan and Sharingan. Training with Orochimaru until the third Hokage actually sensed Naruto's presence coming out. Ashura, Kakashi, and Kurenai would all be assembled to train Naruto in the art of ninjutsu, genjutsu, kendo, and taijutsu as well. With the background information out of the way, let's get into the video. We start off with Naruto with his kendo training. Kakashi would be training Naruto in the short sword, and fair enough, Naruto would be adapting very quickly, faster than Kakashi actually expected. It's only been 2 weeks and Naruto's already perfected most of the kendo training that Kakashi has taught him. Soon Naruto will need a better teacher in kendo, maybe learning the long sword instead of the short sword. Kakashi would then go in for the final blow, but Naruto, with his Byakugan, would then duck, seeing around him and Kakashi not being in the blind spot. Or, technically, Kakashi's sword not being in the blind spot. Kakashi himself was actually in the blind spot, but Naruto doesn't really have to worry about that, as Kakashi said that he would only strike with his hand. I mean with his sword, my bad. Sword or hand. Naruto would duck and then would go up for a stab. Kakashi would then jump out of the way or dodge in midair. Kakashi would then say, well, that's all the kendo training I have for you today, Naruto. Naruto would then say, thank you, sensei, and then would go on to his taijutsu and ninjutsu training with Ashura. Ashura would mainly be teaching Naruto fire style and wind style, nature-based, chakra nature, ninjutsu, my bad. Naruto has already perfected most of Ashura's teachings already, and is ready for a more advanced person in fire style and wind style. Since there aren't very many wind style users, it's pretty hard to find them actually. Ashura would then be calling on Itachi. Yes, the massacre has not happened yet. Because of this is actually a very good turning point for Naruto to actually better in-depth his Sharingan use, as well as multiple other things. Itachi would then say, "I'm sorry, Naruto, but I've been ordered by the third Hokage not to go easy on you." Naruto would then bow and say, "I would like nothing less," asking Ashura and Itachi if it was okay for him to go all out, sensing that Itachi would not be a easy foe. Also asking for Itachi to go all the way out on him as well. Because if he doesn't fight at his full strength, it wouldn't be a fair fight, as Naruto would clearly have the upper hand. Itachi would then agree, as Ashura and Itachi would agree to all the terms. Naruto would then pull out his sword, holding it like a master would. And the battle would begin. Naruto mainly using his Sharingan to go in and attack Itachi. Itachi, knowing that the boy was actually much stronger than he looked, would then activate his Mangekyo. At this point, his Mangekyo has been activated, but Shishui has not died yet. This is actually one of the turning points in the story that I've actually made, because I actually do want Shishui to actually be one of Naruto's teachers before the massacre happens and Danzo goes all the way out and trying to get Shishui's eye. As we know, Danzo and Orochimaru have both fled. Now, if I didn't say that in the first part, I'm sorry, but that is actually another turning point that I've made as well. Naruto would then see Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan, asking him what version of the Sharingan is that. Naruto would not be getting an answer from Itachi. And then Itachi would then say, "It's the Mangekyo." Naruto would then go in for a kill strike, but Itachi would then say, "Amaterasu." Black flames would then engulf Naruto's short sword as Naruto would let go and then go in for a kick. Itachi would then say, "You wanted me to go all out. This is what happens. Now, if you don't dodge this, then it just means that you weren't worth me teaching." Amaterasu. A black flame would then almost engulf Naruto. Naruto would duck as Naruto would then, for the first time ever, would start to feel fear, true fear in his heart. Naruto's hands would then shake, asking what is this? Ashura would pick up on this. Naruto's actually exposing an emotion. Now, if I haven't said this, I'm truly sorry. Naruto, when he was in Orochimaru's hands, I should say, Orochimaru altered Naruto to the point to where Naruto himself doesn't feel fear or show any emotion. Because if he did, his opponent would actually use that to their advantage. So Orochimaru made it to where Naruto does not express any emotions. He's technically a blank canvas. You can't read it, because there's nothing on it. As Ashura would see Naruto, and Itachi would look over at Ashura, seeing the pure shock on Ashura's face, and he would try to deduct what it was. The boy's fear? What? Then it would click. in Itachi, or he thought it would click. Has the boy never expressed an emotion? No, that can't be it. Children, as Ashura would then say, I think the fight is over, Itachi. You clearly are the winner. For the next couple hours, Itachi would then train Naruto in a bunch of fire style. My bad. In a bunch of fire style ninjutsu techniques. As Ashura's time would then come to an end, Kurenai's would then come upon. As well, Naruto's already mastered most of the techniques that Kurenai has already shown, bringing out some of her more in-depth ones for torturing people. But today would be different. Naruto was showing fear for once, and was not as confident as he normally would be. Kurenai would ask Naruto if he was alright, and Naruto would then say, yes ma'am. Can we just get on with the lesson? Kurenai would then say yes, as they would then continue where they left off last time. Naruto, using genjutsu as well as he possibly could, would master most of the techniques that Kurenai taught him today. Naruto would then be summoned to the third Hokage's office, and then would be told by the third Hokage that he's going to be put on a mission and would then be heading off to train for about 4 years, I would say. Naruto would ask why, and the third Hokage would then say, well, you've mastered most of the things here. A lot of the people can't really teach you very much more. So I'm putting you on to this mission to go out, and hopefully you can learn some more. You will be escorted by, as he would then say, you will be escorted by Ashura, Kakashi, and Shisui Uchiha, the fabled master or best genjutsuist in the Uchiha clan. Naruto would get a little excited. The third Hokage would then say, you will leave tomorrow morning at the crack of dawn. Be at the front gate or the north gate by then, or you'll get left behind. Naruto would then say, yes sir, as the next day would come. Naruto would be there before a lot of other people, having an hour to spare. He would go to Ichiraku Ramen and would order a bowl of ramen. Yes, Naruto does still love ramen. At this point in the, I would say, thing, Naruto is going to be 8 years old right now, okay? I'm pretty sure that does not match up with part 1, but I had to increase his age a little bit, so then it would match up with the storyline a little bit. But peace out, guys. I'm NMZ, and I'll see you in another What If.